on because you're not a fan of Quentin Tarantino.
Topic.
Yes,
right,
an actual topic. Wouldn't that be nice on a movie Madness and Entertainment stream? Quentin Tarantino slam streaming movies. It's almost like they don't even exist. This is pretty much BS. This is as bad as
I hate to say it. This is boomer talk.
This is boomer talk. Go ahead, Voltaire.
He loves the theater. He loves the theatrical experience and that. But this is boomer talk.
But to say the other ones don't even exist, that's BS.
That's silly.
Yeah.
That's like Martin Scorsese when it was talking about super movies are actual art. Go ahead, Claudia.
I was going to say, before we talk about this topic, there was a topic I wanted to discuss. I don't know if you got it on thing. I retweeted it, which is about from DC Direct about Zachary Levi talking about Gal Gadot about the Shazam.
God.
Shazam View of the Gods shooting for what's it called? Her cameo appearance.
Zachary Levi's still talking?
Yeah.
What is he up to?
Should he be looking for a job?
Whoa.
All right.
He's going to cameo in Superman Legacy.
Are you kidding me? They wanted to succeed, don't they?
No, I'm just throwing stuff out there. Like
come on. I'm not a Zachary Levi. I don't know how many times there's lots of people that said he overreacted. He overacted and it did not match the young actor. And it was not highly regarded as a movie, even though some of my greatest friends like Brucifer and Crazy Joe love this movie. The masses did not embrace it.
Wait, did you say friends?
Yes.
Sometimes. Okay.
But Brian, don't you have a hot take on this? He's calling he's really throwing shade on streaming projects like they don't even exist. They're not even worthy.
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah, I think that's BS. There's some great stuff on.
The irony is that Hateful Eight, which I love the movie, but the director's cut that they put on Netflix and they split into 4 parts is superior to the theatrical cut.
Of what?
Of Hateful Eight. They took the director's cut and added, I think it's like an extra, I think it's like total of like 4.5 hours. And they split it into 4 parts on Netflix, like as though it's episodic or like a mini series. And it's better than the theatrical cut of Hateful Eight.
Yeah. Well, seems very pretentious.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And I think Quentin Tarantino is very talented, but more and more becoming a huge giant douche.
Why is he even naming people though? Why is he calling out saying, why is he saying Ryan Reynolds and all that? Like, shut up.
Well, he's at the end of his career. He said he's only doing one more, so he's just
he degaffed.
Yeah. All right. So while speaking with Deadline, Quentin Tarantino took aim at streaming services when it feels like projects exist to feed the content machine instead of things. I guess this means confirmed that he's not going to do streaming TV shows after he retires from movies, because a lot speculated if he's going to say they don't exist and then he starts making limited series on streaming, it's going to be BS, right?
Yeah. The theater experience, I'm telling you, and if you love the theater, I'm sorry, but its days are numbered. And it's going to be stuff like IMAX that keeps people going. And it's almost going to be a niche market for people going to the theaters going forward.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's do the whole quote here. I'm not picking on anybody, but then proceeds to pick on someone.
Yeah,
I'm not calling anyone out, but then they name something. I hate when people do this shit.
If Netflix would have knocked on his door and told him, here's a ton of money to make a movie, he would make a movie for Netflix.
Well, he still might go to streaming for some projects, and he might, like, I think he even planned to sell. What was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he played?
Yeah, there's supposed to be director's cut listed. It was going to be on Netflix only.
Well, there's also, they were going to do a series about his character, and that was exclusive for streaming. So he's basically admitting that it's BS.
Well, wait till the day comes, and I don't think he's really retiring, where he's like Scorsese, who couldn't find anyone to give him a place to put The Irishman. Nobody would let him do it, so he had to go to streaming. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't like this throwing shade on other people that are embracing technology and change, especially when you're going, you're going on your way out. It doesn't really make you feel old and stale. I'm sorry.
I just think I care less for his movies, man. And after hearing that, I care less.
Well, I am very intrigued by his latest movie project. The last one is The Critic. It's going to be about movie critics in the 70s or something. That seems interesting to me. But his
I love his movies, but he's had dumb opinions in the past before. This isn't the first time. You know what I mean?
Remember, it was one of his worst. Was
Which one?
He went to bat for that one director that had really sus history. That did not age well, or So not trying to cancel, man. So I'm not even going to bring that up.
No, but he also talked crap about David Lynch. He didn't like one of his movies, but he's got a big mouth.
Yeah, I don't like creatives that throw other creatives under the bus like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but apparently for Netflix, Ryan Reynolds has made $50 million on this movie, and $50 million on that movie, and $50 million on the next movie for them. Tarantino said, "I don't know what any of these movies are. I've never seen them. Have you? I haven't ever talked to Ryan Reynolds' agent, but his agent is like, well, it costs $50 million. Well, good for him in that he's making so much money. But those movies don't exist in the zeitgeist. It's almost like they don't even exist. That's ultimate shade."
Yeah.
Quentin also spoke about going out on top with his final film, The Movie Critic. "I like the idea of getting all my 30 years and then saying, okay, that's enough. And I don't like working to diminish returns. And I mean, now is a good time because, what is even a motion picture anymore? Is it just something that they show on Apple? That would be diminished. See, what an ass.
He's a crybaby. Wow.
He's mad because none of the studios signed him for a project or gave him a development deal.
Well, they would be knocking down if he said I want to do 5 more movies. They would be knocking down his door. They would. Let me see what else. Hey, man, he gives some hot take. "It's not about feeding their streamer. They are committed to theatrical experience. They judge success by asses on seats." Yeah, by money. That's how most industries work. And they judge success by the movies entering the zeitgeist, not just making a big, expensive movie and then putting it on your streaming platform. No one even knows it's there. All right. Well, I'm still looking forward to his final movie. I'll be real, though. I never really rush out to see Tarantino movies. I usually watch them on rental or streaming services. Isn't that kind of funny? I don't rush out to see Quentin Tarantino movies. I usually watch them when they hit streaming services. Yeah. So there you go. Some of and there's a lot of Tarantino collectors that buy physical media. So I don't know.
Grace Randall put up a poll.
Oh, did she?
Yes, because apparently The Little Mermaid has made its way to TikTok in the form of clips.
Ooh.
Okay.
So she's asking if anyone has seen it yet on TikTok. Watch it on TikTok.
Grace. She's like, I gotta see that movie before it comes out so I can review it.
She's reviewed it already.
Did she?
I
thought
she
You're gonna have to share it because she blocked me.
Yeah.